Hi, my name is Rob, and welcome back to my channel on aging. Today, I want to talk about a situation which has led me to want to have this channel. This happened maybe 5, 6 years ago. My mother was talking to me about a friend of hers. This friend, her husband, had passed away years before. Uh, they were not wealthy, but they were well off. The money was left in the care of a financial advisor, and the husband said, this financial advisor is going to take care of you. They'll make sure that you're covered for the rest of your life. And so this friend of my mom's thought, oh, I'm okay. So what happened is this financial advisor, they basically gave poor advice to my mother's friend. They churned the account, they ran up fees, high fees. They gave poor advice in terms of like how to spend money and the withdrawal strategy of that account. Uh, and basically, they they basically gave very poor advice to the point where uh, my mother's friend was actually going to be in debt, and she was going to have to give up her home, potentially move into a smaller home. That led to a lot of anxiety and stress, and probably led to her early death. Uh, while she was still alive, I wanted to help. I was actually like, "Hey, let's frame out what this person did. Let's talk about this situation. What can we do? What could be done to try to because this same person is doing the same thing to other people. But unfortunately, she passed away before we had an opportunity to do any of those things. So why do I tell a story like this? Well, it really motivated me to think about like there's so many people out there. A lot of them are women. The husband who was doing some of the financial things, he dies early. He's gone, and many of them are having to make very difficult decisions by themselves that they've never had to do in their entire lives. It's very challenging. And what are the safety nets? What are the things that we can do to help people in those situations? A 60, 70, 80-year old who has never made financial decisions like this before in their lives, in some cases, they may not know who to trust, and trust will be another topic that we'll talk about in a future video. Um, but for this situation, I just wanted to share that this really motivated me. The injustice of it, the fact that this person got away, they really got away with it, right? They got away with it, and they led to the early death of someone who had put their trust incorrectly in a person that was in a position of trust, and it happens a lot more often than we think it does. For many people in the situation, they're left. Obviously, it erodes their faith in these types of situations and their ability to trust others. So, as part of this channel, I will probably use this example a couple different times in a couple different ways in future videos, especially when I build my community, because I want to talk about what are some of the ways to help people that are in situations like this. Uh, First of all, how do we help them not get ripped off? Right? How do we stop it before it starts? What are the warning signs or the things to look for? Uh, how do we educate people on what to look for and make sure that they're not stepping into something? I think that for older people, uh, just when you're in that 70, 80s range, 90s range, you're probably not thinking as clearly as you did when you were younger, right? Uh, also dementia might be coming into play, like light dementia, not like Alzheimer's or something like that, but the inability to have the alarm bells go off like they probably should. In some cases, it's because people aren't sophisticated; they don't understand or the details, and they think, "Oh, well, that person's got my best interest in mind," and in this case, they did not. So more to come on this, and I want to talk more about how do we help people that are in this situation. Their partner's gone, male or female, it doesn't matter. Their partner's gone, and how do we help them, especially for people that have never managed with this before. Trust accounts, and trust banks and other things. Financial advisors. Lots of them would like to you to trust your money with them. But that's going to be the segue into the next topic, which is trust. So thanks for your time today, and we'll pick that up in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.